um, to the Charter Commission Legal Counsel. May I ask your name, sir?
Michael Collins.
Michael Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Collins, I'm addressing Brigitte Dwyer's earlier statement to express my deep concern regarding the conduct of two of the commissioners on this panel, members of the Bradley Beach Municipal Charter Study Commission. It was just reported on July 14th, 2025, two commissioners on this panel participated in the social media vote on a community Facebook group page, which directly emulated the vote that the commission held tonight on whether to place a referendum question on the November ballot to change the form of government from strong mayor to council manager. As a resident and taxpayer of Bradley Beach, I find this action troubling because it clearly demonstrates these two commissioners had already formed their opinions on the matter before the commission had completed its deliberations, before residents had the opportunity to provide input here this evening, and before their fellow commissioners had an opportunity to speak on the issue. Given that the commission was established to conduct an impartial study funded by $50,000 of public taxpayer money to their conduct raises serious questions about the integrity and neutrality of the commission's process. This action may discredit the commission's work entirely and suggests that process was not conducted impartially. I am concerned that this may constitute a blatant violation of New Jersey's local government ethics law, N.J.S.A. 40A:9-22.1 et sec. Particularly, N.J.S.A. 40A:9-22.5, which prohibits conduct that creates a justifiable impression that a public officer has violated the public trust. Participating in a social media poll that mirrors the official vote that could be seen as prejudicing the issue, potentially violating this principle by giving the appearance of bias or impropriety. Their action suggests a predetermined stance before all evidence and public testimony have been considered. This undermines the commission's integrity and the public's trust in the process. Additionally, a notable case in Atlantic City invalidated a Charter Study Commission's referendum recommendation due to non-compliance with OPMA notice requirements, emphasizing the need for strict adherence to transparent processes. While a social media poll is not an official meeting, the two commissioners' participation could be interpreted as an attempt to influence public opinion or signal a decision outside of the formal process, potentially undermining the transparency required by the OPMA. Therefore, I would like to ask the following questions. 1. Does the participation of Charter Study Commissioners in the social media simulated vote that mirrored an upcoming official vote of the commission violate any laws or regulations governing the conduct of public officials in the state of New Jersey? 2, what measures can be taken by the commission or the borough, such as disqualification of those commissioners and their votes, or a dismissal of the commission vote completely and a nullification of the entire process? Based on the taxpayers' money being spent for this commission study, I am troubled that there is potential for a legal challenge to be filed, seeking the invalidation of the commission's final recommendation on the referendum vote, requiring the process to be restarted with proper adherence to transparency laws with the replacement of the two commissioners who violated the ethics law. I request that these serious questions be addressed by the commissioners, legal counsel, as well as the borough's attorney, Greg Cannon. I find it important that these responses be recorded for public record should it be determined that these two commissioners' actions were in fact improper. Sincerely, Beth Kepler. Thank
you. Chairman, if you'd like me to respond, I would simply say that if any member of the public wants to make some sort of an ethics allegation against a public office holder, the commenter noted that the local government ethics law is the body of law. I actually could have to check to see if it's even applicable to a charter study commission, but assuming it is, I'm not the audience to make any determinations of that nature. It'll be the local finance board in Trenton. So I'm not going to be commenting upon something that's not within my